Am I back? I think I'm back. I think my internet took an absolute shit on itself. Oh, look, we're back. Do you know what? That might be why my customization is going all squiffy. Yeah, I done effed so hard. I didn't think I was coming back. I didn't think I was getting back into the city. I'm gonna be honest with you. Connor, stop running around with your Osiris cut. Every time I look at that, I'm like, let's remove my pants. Hi guys. refresh if if you need it. You might need to refresh. There we go. I can see chats now. No, it's my thing was also just absolutely having a shit. There's so many discords going around. By the way, I can tell you this: I don't want to join another discord. Yes, I did say a refresh, and then I was like, wait a minute. I remember, I know what other streamers do. Other streamers, I know what streamers do when this happens. I can follow their example. So, get ready for a flashbang in 3, 2, 1, bam. So, this is the pay spreadsheet. And it looks all nice and tidy at the minute. And then you unhide the columns. No, I just hid them all. Unhide. This is the wrong pay sheet. This is the pay sheet that I copied out so that I didn't tear my hair out. Because I wouldn't look good bald. You leave me alone. I've had plenty of sleep over the last... I slept. Okay.
Hey, Connor.
Yes.
Is the alternator our charge?
See, which bay are you in?
I have no idea. I'm not doing anything right now in the bay. Indigo just sent me over here to ask that question. If you like, you can come over here to maybe talk that out better than I understand.
Yeah, unless you put an alternator in, I don't think so.
Thank you.
She's over here.
She's... I'm totally compass mentis. I wasn't daydreaming in there at all. Which bay are you operating out of there, Indy?
You gotta go to the dock.
Right now, too. There's an alternator charge in here, but I wasn't sure what that was for. So before I got rid of it, I didn't wanna.
No, I think we were just testing some stuff. I think there's a... Yeah. Yeah, they look like just...
So this would be like $9,500, Thomas.
Okay. Can't do it right now, but yeah. Sounds good.
I mean, we could, in theory, yes.
Sure, in theory, but maybe I would like to.
It's like a harvest and a half, is what I would think of this as.
I would like to. Maybe we get like the ideas of what we want for all our cars, and we put the receipts inside the glove box, and then we have goals for them to work toward, at a time where we feel.
So if I print this receipt, right? Let's see, how much money do I have in my bank account right now? Because I'm about to get paid. I have $13,000 in my account.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to get paid.
You really liked the way this car looked, didn't you?
I did really like it, and
Okay,
I still
okay.
am like 10 days out, give or take, for like
So,
fees.
that's
so
probably Yaya's booth. Let me undo the thing that I just did.
Maybe I just do it, you know? Maybe I just do it.
Do it. Do
it's
it.
fine. No
And then we take it out and drive it around and see how it is, and then fucking hate it, and then park it, and then never fucking drive it, because that's what's gonna happen.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think it will be the same because look. I'd
But
say
sometimes it'd
drive
be like that.
JJ's car. Yeah, and sometimes it
Continue.
is like that. But drive JJ's car, and I with only $10,000 of parts, his car is driving almost as good as the classic. Like I'm not kidding. It grips the ground. It drives really well. Accelerates.
Also, Indy, see the way
Fuck
you've
it,
got
we
a
bought.
booth rental charge? You don't need to do that. That's for lazy people that come in and they're just like they want to do their own shit. I'm upcharging them. I might increase that.
You know, I don't necessarily blame you. I think that number one, yes, it's great, wonderful, perfect, okay. Because we could tick through everything just as they can, but like they're literally taking up a spot in our bay. They are kind of taking that out of our off of our plate, right? So kind of ticking that in, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, Connor. I think trying to curb some of that kind of allows us to be more aware of what changes they're making and get us to know the customer a little better, and gets us familiar with what parts they're putting on their car. So when they come back and go, "Oh, gee, I really didn't like this," we know what they, I don't know.
No, I know what you mean. There's unfortunately two very different schools of thought going on at the minute, which both have merits.
I like the
Uh,
interaction personally.
let's see. Whereas Bambi's like, but I can run 3Bs on my own. It's like, but do you need to? Why don't you just run 1B and the other two people come over and have a look at the fancy car that you're making with the person who's getting his car fancied?
Yeah.
Yes, I can agree with that. Prefer, especially because that's kind of like the whole bread and butter that the shop has been waiting on, right? Y'all so far have been bread, and you've been waiting for your butter, and this is your butter.
I want to take my time with it. I don't want to be inundated with three cars and another one wait. I don't want a car show again. Love the car show. Don't get me wrong. Was great. Love the energy at it.
But it was set up for that specific. This is not.
I just want to take my time.
Yeah.
I did like the pit crew aspect of it, though. That was kind of neat.
That's still kind of really handy if you got two people working the shop.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's too bad we couldn't like do a pit crew day or something. Challenge everybody to see who can get cars in and out the fastest.
You would have a rim challenge. You would have it set up. The tires, the rims, the tire machine, the car, and you just like ready, set, go.
Also, I know this might be like crazy, maybe not great idea, but like, what if Gay Bay made a catalog of different profiles for vehicles of different custom designs, like from the accessories you can put onto cars? Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense. We're kind of trying to do that a little bit without being very particular about it with
Your social media post?
the social media posts. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
Just
like
thought,
Piper
wouldn't it
really
be cool
cooked
if
on
it
that.
was? Yes, I think those photos are great. Wouldn't it be cool if it was like a physical catalog?
True. We could get
No, I am not saying this would be better. I was just, saying. I don't know if that's an idea y'all have thought. I also don't know how many people are coming in with the actual patience to like talk to you guys and let you all cycle through the things yourselves.
uh, some people
It's
some
a new
people
toy.
impatient. It's like don't get me wrong. If you've got a car enthusiast or someone who just wants to do their own things, like fair enough. The car enthusiast, he'll at least talk to you and be like, I was thinking of doing this, and I saw this, and I'm going to do that. And that's fun, I don't mind that.
Yeah,
He wants to flick through it, he wants to,
his hands, their hands. Yeah,
yeah, that's fine. It's the people that kind of, you know what I mean? They just drive in, they're just doing their thing, they're vibing,
don't
they're
say
not
a
really
word.
talking.
Yeah,
It's like, that's fine, but I'm going to upcharge you. Also, this is my other thing. I might upcharge for fucking tires. Tire changes in general. God, I hate tires.
Yeah, tires are a pain in the ass.
That's where I'm at. If you have any ideas, I am open to any and all
I know you
ideas.
are. I'm cooking. I'm cooking on some for you.
Thomas, I actually really like your idea. What I might do is take the pictures that we did for our own social media and then scrub the social media for where we got added. And kind of do a scrapbook style.
yeah.
with the Twinsta message. We just
Yeah.
commemorate the car show that way.
Could be a great way to do it.
I do like that idea.
Think about like I don't know. I wish the dealership next door could be open. It's ran by somebody who would actually want to keep it open. And I know that a lot of people want to come up and buy cars, but yeah, it'd be neat if you could like work with a dealership and have someone be like, I really like this car, and then you could be like, yeah, come to Gay Bay and get like the stealth profile or get the loud and proud or whatever, you know. And it just has like different parts set up on it, and instead of the person necessarily having
Red
like to go through each thing,
gold.
it just kind of gives
Yeah,
them an
yeah.
idea, you know.
Yeah. I was also thinking, some people are really interested, in their cars and like, I want to buy a car, but I want to make sure that it's customizable. I'd love to work with a
Yeah,
dealership to be like, we can bring it over and I can, very quickly show you, all of these kind of different elements that you've got to it before you
actually,
buy it.
that'd be really cool.
But yeah, unfortunately, we're too far from the city dealerships to do that.
Yeah, only
Which is
we
a
knew
shame.
someone that would want to run a dealership here.
I'm surprised. I would love them to make that a law office or something. If they're not going to put a dealership in it, let somebody use it.
Agreed. And a law office is not only cheeky because fucking Polito and Osiris, but also, I don't know, a good use of space. There are things to get your car fixed here, food here, and, legal services. Hello.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because you could get more than just a law office in there. We've got places down in the city, I think, that they rent out for like office spaces.
Mhm.
Did you hear that? Genesis
I'm gonna
is
pass out.
BCSO.
Oh
you want to pass
God,
out?
fucking damn it! I
What
need
do you
food.
need?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I need a key to this van.
Which van?
This one.
Well, I more than likely have spares. Come here.
Yeah, it's fobbed.
Yeah.
Because I would
Maybe
take that
run
one
around.
more if I had that one.
Yeah, well, I probably have keys in here. I have keys for this. They're just somewhere.
Thank you.
I have keys on me
Yes.
somewhere, but I have no idea where.
I go grab Phoenix. Are we getting carts? We getting carts?
Yeah, I'm getting a key. Thank you.
Yeah, if you're ever looking a spare key, in their keychain, it's got. I'm pretty sure it's got the surfer. It's got all the tow trucks. It's got the utility van. Just lives there.
Because I don't have key for building, which I don't need yet. I don't think I've earned that yet. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Do you want to put a spare key for building in Go-Go's? Because I've got a spare key for Go-Go's in here.
Yes, leave that in there. I think that's Gemma's spare key.
No, I'm saying, do you want a spare key of Gabe to stick over in Go-Go's?
Oh, that's fine.
Because just on the off chance you want to get in quick.
Thank you. Excellent. I'll put it in there now.
I have looked. Like, oh god, some of these we're gonna have to use some of these in the adverts. Like Charlie did really well with the social media stuff, gave away behind the scenes.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. The receipts were you're a genius, yeah, yeah. Oh, I was going to show right. I was going to show you this terrible, horrific monster that I have made. You ready for another flashbang, guys? Yeah, no, this is the one because I moved something and that took a second to load. Right. If you don't like spreadsheets, run screaming to the hills in 3, 2, 1. So, this is why the codes are very important because of this. So, the codes basically help extract the labor from the charge that you're doing. Yeah. So on this repair, I can see someone got a key duplicated. They got something crafted. Um, there was a manual price input of 1,000 and a manual price put in of 100. So what happens is this gets those labor charges removed. Um, it takes the 30% out. It then sums the labor. Look at how nice this is. Look at this, guys. So many fucking returns. And then basically it adds these two things together. Exactly, just little sideways mountains. I love a good. I'm gonna be honest. I love. I do these codes in Notepad plus plus because it also has the nice colored things on it, and then I stick it into ChatGPT, and then it tells me you shouldn't use this. You should use this instead. It's like, yeah, that's fair enough. So yeah, so essentially you've got to deconstruct out of the total charge what was purchased as a part that had 15% labor and all that kind of stuff. It's just a whole load of shit that you got to do to make it work. Let's put that away. It's horrific. It's painful in the eyes. And then from that, you can extrapolate out. It's a flashbang and a half. What was the labor?
No problem, anytime.
Whoa.
We probably only need one trolley, but at the same time, I would probably grab a trolley as I was leaving. As a signal of, I leaving. Just put some Xeons on this.
Account looks so good.
I don't know why it scuffs out. What can I do? Sure, it's already installed. Because there's something I'm doing wrong. I take a quite literal approach to that. With I just build the formulas in steps. They just get built in steps. I need to figure out what's scuffing him. I think my shitty internet at the minute is fucking me.
Domesticated resident, a retirement town,
No, they locked it.
whatever it is. I want you to put your spin on it.
Oh, I need to put the wax somewhere. I'm more like, why do I keep getting the option to wax things? And then I realize I got so much wax. No, I'm putting that in there because that'll actually irritate me. That would actually irritate me. Yeah, the account's looking healthy though, guys. Could it be healthier? Yeah, but I don't think it's too bad. Oh, I wonder if any of the crafting stuff has changed. That's my next thing to check. I haven't checked that today. Interesting. So it automatically selects for that now, whereas before you had to manually select it. Lifton, thanks very much for the read. Hope you had a good stream. We've just been fucking around. Just fucking around with customizations. And gurning, because you know gurning is one of my favorite pastimes. I've been showing people the spreadsheet that I built and then broke. And then what else did I do? I have been cheating around the place. And then I showed people the other spreadsheet that I made but didn't break, but that's because there's less moving parts and I don't have to share it with anyone. Yeah, this is why I fucking crafting shit stresses me out. Do you see that? Not all the things this needs. Not all the things this needs. Like an air filter. An air filter needs 380 parts. That's $3,800 worth of repair parts. So you think this is bad? You have got this again and again and again just for the wheels. Where is it? No, this is. Thank the Lord. There's just one tire, guys. There's just one tire. There used to be like fucking 20 tires. Thank God it's just one tire now. Because you had 90s up to 465s. So there's some things that are universal. So this universal, this universal, this universal, no, not universal now. This universal. You can tell they're universal because they don't have parts. Okay. To make the chassis, it's minus 7 parts. Yeah, I imagine that they're going to have to simplify this. Don't get me wrong. Universal, you whole ass. Tires being universal now, that is a fucking godsend. You can afford the filter. Yeah. You technically could craft one now. I don't know if the chassis fits in the output, which is one of the reasons why I'm not going to press that button. Uh, we do our crafting in a really convoluted way, and I'm trying to think of a way to simplify it, guys.
I did a bad.
You didn't do it bad. What happened?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
I did the thing with the
you did a me.
tires. Yeah, I did the thing with the tires. It's
Yeah.
fine. We'll just take this out. We'll take this out. We'll take this out. We'll take this out. We'll take this out. This, and this. And we do 3 of these, which is 1,035.
Well, think about it this way. Do you know what I often do? I do the bad where I don't buy the tires, and then I also don't manage the receipt before I go down, so I double fuck myself. You can have fun with it.
Yeah, I did. Let me fix this. I gotta charge myself again for this. 1-3.
Yeah, we got a lot of people trying to join the shop now, and I'm like, no. It's mean, but
You know,
it's the accessory. No, I don't mean that. I know Thomas said he would be interested in doing it, which I don't mind. And the other people who've been hanging around the shop, you've all kind of like expressed an interest now that customizations is in.
yeah. You know, I think that there's nothing wrong with being a little selective. I know the one guy that tried to get hired here the other day. Like, I'm gonna be so real. That guy had 0 personality skills. He had personality, but he had like I don't know. I had just been shot by a local. I am bleeding out on the ground, entirely unconscious. Kiki and Thomas and Etta are trying to keep me alive, literally. And this guy's like, yeah, so can I have a job at this mech shop? No, you
That's
fucking cannot.
insane.
You fucking cannot, as a matter of fact.
No.
No.
Don't ask me for jobs while I'm bleeding on the ground. No. New rule.
Also, I am literally a new hire.
Yeah. People are just keen. But that is insanity. I know. I saw you get shot, but you know, any chance of a pickup there?
And then, like, Kiki's like, where did you get shot? Where did you get shot? And he's like, right over here on Procopio and whatever this street. I was like,
That's funny. Oop.
Congrats. You don't have to give me the idea. I'm gonna run the idea. What I give you?
Did Bambi go to bed? Possibly. The ad's probably not up because I've had 2 naps. Oh, the ad is still up.
Yeah. So you have until next week.
Let me join that. Don't get me wrong. I do like the pictures. I hate change. So when I first saw this, I was like, no. I hate it. Go away. How does it's broken? Why does Popular Street Performance have like 13 of these? I'm gonna reset my phone and see. Look, if you take a good picture of your Reinhardt in front of Gabe, so people can kind of see where we are, you can put it up there. Connor will take that down the instant he sees it, but you know. Yeah, I wish you couldn't put up a personal picture, that you could only put up business pictures. Because I grabbed this one because I like this one, because you can see Gaby in the background. You got the big car. No, why has Popular Street got so many ads up? I'm gonna see if anyone else can see that. Stick and Poke. I kind of need to talk to Stick and Poke. We need a tattoo on Connor. We also need text Sal back. That is a tomorrow issue. My brain cannot. My brain cannot brain for Sal at the minute. Yeah, Fliga, Garen. I'm glad Garen got picked up by another mechanic shop. Because I know he was getting shafted by the pump and dump stuff. Again, the big personal thing for me, as in, I like a limited number of jobs, which is why Connor only has so many jobs. Well, yeah, he's also text going, "Do you want to chat now?" It's on his terms. Yeah, yeah. He did send Connor a really sweet text, but Connor's still a bit wary of it. What did he say?
All right. I'm gonna go grab my Phoenix now.
Yeah. Connor saw that. And again, Connor's terrible at texting him back. Do you know what? Connor's actually a terrible boyfriend. God, he is the worst. Yes, he brought him breakfast. Delivered by KB because Sal couldn't get in the building. Do you need a hand? Are you doing rims?
I am doing rims.
For everything, so I've set them to do that.
That's great. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yes, Connor. When you see the hangarounds here, I want you to put your denim on and tell them to run around and pick up the trash in the parking lot and clean the parking lot.
Okay.
All right.
I don't wear my denims in the shop mainly because I don't want to get oil on white denim. It is hard to get out.
It is.
That's why I said it. You know, when they're back, you put it on.
Well, I'm lazy. I'm going to put it on now. Yeah, Connor's just a terrible boyfriend, to be fair. But I've always said that Connor's got issues out the wazoo, which he told Sal about. Could you imagine your boyfriend won't even say "I love you"? Like, just point blank refuses to say it. Hey, Ivy.
Because I'm about to pop off. I'm not going to lie. Wait till you see this.
Do you have enough? Do you have enough pork trolleys there? I know 2 of those aren't yours. I put them there, but do you have enough?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ivy, I need a word.
What do you need?
A word in a second. You can look at what Indy's doing, but I need a discussion before I lose it.
Oh, I was just taking before shop score.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Cyrus, I need
it going?
you and Tyler to run around here and pick up all the trash. Look how dirty this place is. Run around. All around, pick up all the trash.
All right. You need like materials or something?
Yes,
Why just do you
probably.
get rid of the trash? Put it in the bin.
Hey. What do you want me to hand it to you or what bin? What bin would you prefer it to be in? That one over there?
Just, pick up the rubbish. There's leaves over there. You you can get a scrubbing brush. There's oil slicks everywhere. Look at these tire
okay,
marks. This
okay.
place is fucking terrible.
Yeah, come with me and I'll show you where we keep all that. Everything you will need to clean up is in these lockers.
Tyler, we got a job for you. Here.
Blue lockers have everything
Me?
you need.
Yep. I need you and Cyrus to run around, clean up all trash.
Where?
The place
fine.
is filthy.
It's so dirty.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that. I'm tired.
That's not how you clean up the shop.
getting motivated. I'm getting excited. Okay.
That is
Okay,
too many
help
brushes.
Move your feet and not just your hips.
I gotta get in the mood.
I don't want to know what your hips can do.
Well, I tell you what, they don't lie. That's for
Nope.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also not how you utilize a broom correctly.
Sleep with me.
I was just trying to test it.
Yeah.
You got inside and outside to do, you know, chop chop.
Yeah.
Instructions unclear.
Good stuff.
No, they're doing it.
I see. I see. Good stuff.
So I was trying to hand me a cup, and it's like, I don't want your cup. You clean it up.
Did they give you no lip?
Nah, they didn't.
Just
That's straight to it.
Good. One, I wanted to make sure that they knew, you know, you have the ability to make them do things. And two, just wanted to see how they would respond to something like this.
Yeah,
The
I know,
sucker spray the sarcophagus.
Yeah, well, you gotta give it a good scrubbing. You know, gotta get that
Yeah.
that gold polishing. I know.
Yeah.
Tyler was asking me the other day about spending time with her and that there. I think she's
Yes.
concerned. I have a vague idea why. I'm not gonna bring it up. Not my business. Don't really care.
I'm aware.
Nah, I kind of figured. You got eyes. Everyone got eyes.
Yeah.
But I did tell her, you know, she can spend time with me. You know, she doesn't have to kind of force it on out there. And I got eyes and ears. I'd be watching people. You know, so you think I'm not looking at you? Doesn't mean I'm not watching you.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think she's been pretty much doing great. You know, people are people. You know.
People be people.
They love who they love. They meet who they meet, and life does what life does. The thing is, would you say that she's been doing everything you'd want someone with denim on to do?
Oh, I'd vote her for Prospect.
Yeah.
Definitely. She was going that way, more heavily tied to Kenny, and then, you know,
Hmm.
she didn't instantly dip as soon as that relationship got severed. Which is always a very, very good sign. Means that, you know, she's around for the right reasons.
Yep.
And she's always been very much a fuck it, we ball, full sended attitude.
Yep. Yep.
You know, what more could you want from someone?
Yeah.
You know,
Agreed. Just want to make sure, you know, because
yeah.
you have a different perspective, a different like outlook to a degree of life, or at least you know you live differently in the sense of you're not out here robbing shit all the time. You know what I mean?
No, I get you.
Hey,
Hello.
hey, you got some old paint buckets in the paint bay. You want me to get rid of them?
Yeah, but you gotta make sure that you pour the paint. You know, you water it down. You pour it down the drain in between the building. Don't put it down like the toilet or anything. That's how you block up the pipes.
Okay, I got you.
Why would you ever pour paint down your commode? Who
People are
pours paint
stupid.
down the commode?
Who pours grease down their kitchen sink? A lot of people that shouldn't.
Okay, but like if I just pour grease and then run hot water for a while,
You make the problem worse because it's going to solidify deeper in your pipe where you can't get at it. You should pour grease
well, if I
down
just
the
run
drain.
it for a long time.
Well, then it's your neighbor's problem and not yours.
Exactly. Exactly. Not my problem anymore.
Very American
All
of
right.
you.
Please, I don't really like to be reminded of that right now.
I like Connor and Thomas's relationship. It's a friendly closeness, if you know what I mean. Like they're not in each other's pockets or anything out there.
I was standing over there waiting for you.
Oh, sorry, I was hiding behind a car and having a chat.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not happy with someone. You know why I'm not happy.
Yeah.
I was willing to be all like, right, we've just got different perspectives and all that kind of stuff. You know, she got her perspective. She's open. You know, I'm open to different opinions. The text that she sent, yeah, the one that she goes, you know, I'm going to be honest before you all start pushing these policies. Try working the business on how things are going. I don't fuck with that attitude.
It was something she said earlier that rubbed me the wrong way.
You know,
That's okay. I will watch y'all bang your heads on people's cars as you try to tell them you want to make the tickets.
yeah, that also irritated me. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it.
I
There's
like
gonna be
Shen's
people.
idea of pimp their ride experience. That's nice. Like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not unreasonable. There is going to be people that want to come into the shop and they just want to do it themselves. You know, I get it, but I'm going to upcharge them. Like, I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to do. If you don't let me play with the shiny toy, I'm going to charge you to play with the shiny toy.
Yeah, just because people can make their tickets doesn't mean they should just be making their tickets.
Also, the car show is over. We don't need to shove 3 cars into the fucking bays and run around like headless chickens. We can take our time with
No,
this.
but that's what Bambi does because that's what we've been doing for the past, 9 months. Like I kind of get where she's coming from, but also I'm not a glorified Benny's.
Exactly.
I learned how to do all the basic repairs so I could get to do that. But
Yeah,
also, I have not seen Gemma that happy around the shop since way before all the new mechanic changers came in.
definitely. Like, there's people are going to want to, you know, be that, you know, experience for people. You know, and I know Miss Knight can, you know, she really heavily leans into that, you know, customer experience. I know other
Yes.
people got a bit of a taste in the bug for it. You know, I'm pretty sure Charlie'll want to do it. Thomas
No,
seems very interested. Indy's in there. She's ripped through a couple of
yeah,
her own cars, you know, because she's got the bug.
yeah, and that is more than okay with me. If she just wants to be a customization specialist, then that is perfectly fine. That is what she can do, that is what she specializes in. The only thing I will probably ask of her is if she can at least know how to change and fix some, fairly common lights
Ooh, whose
that people
dog's
are going
that?
to come. Who is that? Is that Sunny?
Conversation paused. We'll come back.
Is this Sunny?
Hey, Bubber.
Is it?
Who have you found?
Is this Sunny?
Hi.
What are you doing up here, buddy?
What the heck?
Oh.
Who's
Oh.
this?
Someone's
Okay.
probably in having issues, maybe. No, he's just very hungry. You know, I've seen the dog running, and I thought it was Gracie for a second.
So
Oh.
Gracie?
I made friends with them and
Yes, it's Amelia. Bambi's on her way in a few minutes to come take care of her. She fell off of the chapel ladder.
Fair. It is dodgy getting up there, even more so now that the BCSO, you know, we're hearting heavy stuff down it, you know? It's not as sturdy as it used to be.
We're doing on our PP patrol. We went and checked it out, and I got down off the ladder, and somehow my feet slipped, and I launched like 20 feet. But
Yep.
I that's dangerous route.
It happens.
It does happen.
Praise be.
Praise be.
I need to
Frisbee.
put my mask on.
You go match with the hat. You go match with the hat.
My hat.
Oh no, my advert. Sorry, I've been putting up that I'm the gayest of bays for a while, and I had a nap there, so I'm no longer the gayest of bays. So I need to fix that.
It's gonna be all right. I just want to make sure your arm doesn't fall off, because then you'd end up like Shan.
No, you got to keep that.
Hey, we'll go get you some
That'd be
ice.
kinda cool.
Hang on. Where'd Indigo go? Oh, the van's gone. Brought in 3 parts.
With the burrito. So
I can run down and go get those.
Yeah, I need a wholesale food bag.
Yep, a wholesale. They're lunch bags, all right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Or
are they
paper bags.
hungry?
Sure.
He is, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down and get some lunch
You've got
bags.
Kenzie worried,
Okay.
sir.
I need to bring some ice up in the back. We got someone who needs some ice. Excuse
He
me.
said
Pardon
get
me.
away from him. That's his to get away from me.
Mm,
a
Yeah.
T-pose.
it's not his get away from me. She's okay. I just talked to her on the phone. She's okay. He's a good boy. No, I'm waiting for you. I told her I wouldn't come back without you. Yep.
How did he get up
I'm
here?
confused as to Sonny got up here.
Kenzie has a house over in Polito. She's got a house up here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Interesting. Also did not know that.
Told you that's his
Okay.
That's his get away from me.
It's because he wants me to go back to Kenzie. He's worried about her. You better come right. Can you drive him back by chance?
Yeah.
I just don't want him to get hit by a car.
Yeah.
It's like on the other side of the hospital on Procopia. It's like behind the hospital essentially, but not the one directly behind it, the one on the other side of the road.
It's a great. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. We're getting you a lunchbox. How about this? I missed you.
So many dogs. This is just going to be a verbal steam let out for Connor with Ivy. And then he's going to be like, you need to talk to Bambi. And if your talk with her doesn't go well, I'm going to talk to her. Well, that's not good. Ooh, you okay?
Connor, if I flip this, I'm not going to explode, right?
Put your
I'm not standing next to you, buddy. Good luck.
What?
I'm just having the worst luck.
What happened?
I lost a rim somewhere.
Eh,
I only have 3. The 3 that I went back and got, but I had the one. I just don't know where it went.
so you've only been using the burrito. Any chance you threw it in the bottom of the burrito? Not in the parts
I don't-
trolley?
concretes go through
Correct.
your shoulder to keep the inflammation down.
I don't know if you should put it on that dirty floor, Cyrus.
Can't get the, I think the wheel drive or whatever is disconnected. That's the engine won't start.
Yeah, this is like an upgrade.
And you might have it on her.
Yeah, might need a second, but
Yeah, she's just going to find a rim.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, to get smushed together with something.
It did. I was having a whole panic attack.
you want me to
Yeah,
try to
you're
raise
grand.
the car back up?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Do you have the wheel tracking, or is there a wheel off it?
I have the wheel tracking. That's it. Got stuck to the wheel tracking.
No worries.
Okay. I think we have to put that back in for the car to start so I can move it.
Maybe, but I also I want to learn how to use the jacks.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me get you a jack. If you want to pull it just in between. The jack doesn't like to sit there. Okay. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna collapse down the lift, and then we can just jack it where it is. You go
Get
to
in there.
bed night. The vent session isn't gonna be much. It's gonna be some very light
Nice to meet you.
things need to be changing.
Bye.
Alright, I'm gonna give you some pain relief before I do this, okay?
It's mine now.
Yoink.
So if you pick up the jack that's in that part box,
Yeah, I was out back using a
Yeah.
leaf blower, and all of a sudden she started crawling down the street.
Alright, we're gonna get this done in down to 3, okay?
Okay, I've got the jack.
and then I need Indy to have it. Then
Alright,
she can just.
3,
Oh,
2.
that's so good.
Is that what
Yeah,
No,
well, I was
okay.
just gonna get
Use my hand.
Indy to jack it up, Thomas. That's the only thing.
I'm sorry. I thought you were
You're
speaking
just real
to
keen.
me.
No, you're just really keen. Everyone likes a jacket in the shop. Don't worry about it. You know, you get jack and unjack
Some-
it.
Awesome.
Does anybody
That's what
want
we
to
like
jack
see.
me up?
I'm sorry.
No, I just now the.
I think you're
car's
jacking
broken.
yourself rightly there.
We'll see.
It should be fine. It might just.
Usually
It,
if they have capability
sometimes
to
when they come
squeeze
off
this
the
frog, they're
lifts, they can be a
usually
bit
good.
funny, you know.
Yeah.
Now, if you do this one more time, you dislocate the shoulder again, and you will get a sling in. You might get rotator cuff surgery.
Yeah, I was just out back, and all of a sudden, I just hear this sound, and she's slithering down the side of the road. And I was like, what the
No
hell is
problem.
that? And I was like, oh my god, it's a person. I've never met it before.
Did you think it was like a giant snake at first?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what?
It's just
I was like, is this some sort of what?
Right. The continuation.
something you
Yes.
guys set up?
God, it's getting late. We're having a tea talk and then. I know. I think you just need to speak with her. And we can just try and slow things down. I don't really care about losing business because I would rather people have fun with it. And if people are willing to wait and contribute, great. If not, whether it's one person or 6 people working in there, it doesn't need to become the car show and a sweat house and as many cars through as possible. I know we got lazy with the paints because of the focus switch to the repairs, and we were just like, right, buddy, jump in the paint booth. We also had 10 buckets of paint. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I have put every combination of paint and pearl on cars in this city.
That we had, yeah.
Yeah,
So much so that I knew when someone from the Lost was coming in, they were going to paint it graphite black with a sandy brown pearl.
exactly.
So much so that Connor once walked in with a brand new car, and I told him exactly what he was going to do, and he looks at me and he goes, "It's not fair." It's like, why not? It's like whenever a fucking club member brings me a muscle car, I know it's most likely going to be white, and it has to be ice white.
Well, that might change. I think they might change that up. I think they might change that up as a color.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, now that
Um,
y'all can mix any color.
Well, our little paint gun thing's a bit jammed up at the minute because we can't mix the mats and the custom colors at the minute.
Ah,
So hopefully we get that ability back because that was really fun.
we can still do matte, right?
Not that I have seen, but I was gonna pull it into the paint booth area to see if that made a difference. But yeah, so my main thing is this is just a vending session. I'm not happy. I'm not gonna get bent out of shape with it, given that I'm still probably tired. You're tired. Bambi's also, worked quite hard over the course of the weekend. Everyone has put in the grift. But I think now's the time to pump the fucking brakes. We don't need to be going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Okay. If Bambi, although she says customization was the big thing that she wanted to be able to do, has no interest in actually doing the thing, and she just wants to fill the ticket, that's fine. But I think the shop default should be, the mechanics
Mechanics
first.
are
If
here to
they
help you.
insist, yeah, if they insist, we're like, okay, you can do it, and then you just stealthily add the uplift on it, and then it's like anything. It's a read the room thing. Though I will say, if anyone just pulls in and just starts doing customizations, that's an instant no.
Yeah, like you need to talk to someone before you sit there and look for all the customizations because that can take hours for some cars.
Well, yeah, I think I'm not having someone pull in, say, yo, I'm doing customizations, and then, spend their time, throw me a ticket, and have said very little. We've got plenty of space. We can basically do customizations, in the whole front car park there. The cars are all parked up, so we'll probably try and keep those spaces clear. Not exclusively, but, we can spill out a little bit.
Yeah.
Spread ourselves out. I also don't really agree with filling the 3 booths with customizations. I would rather we start customizations kind of like out of the shop. Do you know what I mean?
The only problem with that is at night.
Well, no, clearly at night you would need to pull them in, or you would need to pull them into that little lay-by that's lit up.
Yeah.
But it's light out here. Like the lights out here do a fair job of letting you see everything if you look over that car park. It's just having one car in there can get a bit hectic, and then having 2 cars in there can be very hectic, and then someone comes in
Preferably
for a
we'd like a bay
repair.
for regular repairs.
Yeah, I think we keep the center bay for regular repair.
Yeah, because putting the lift in the last bay is always fucking awkward. Be easier if we can just put the lift in the middle one.
Well, yeah, we're gonna need to figure that out. I've currently moved that lift at the minute. But you don't need to put the cars on the lifts to do the rims. You can jack them up. We got plenty of jacks.
Yeah. And jacks work again.
Yep. So yeah, I was just wanting to pick your brain about the suggestions that I'd thrown in, and to talk to you about your suggestion of a customization specialist. I think we do that, but it's a case of if someone wants to do customizations only, that's fair.
Yep, the only thing I'll ask is, like, they know what to do if someone's, like, coolant light is on.
Yeah, they need to know the basics. So they need to meet the Pro-B level to mechanic level of repairs. The basics. No one's going to ask them to do
Understanding what
anything.
the numbers mean.
Yeah. In order to go from being like a Pro-B specialist to like a specialist, I'll figure out names later. I'm very good. I think
They need to be called specialists.
The specials.
The customization specials.
Maybe. I'd say 3 to 4 cars. They'll need to do them with supervision. Enough that you can comfortably be like, they know what they're doing. If I left them here, they aren't gonna, completely collapse. Matt's charge sheet has been changed up. Do you want a quick rundown of it?
Once I get it open on my phone. Okay. The totals are saying value for me.
Are you on the charge generator and not on the charge generator all tab? Yeah, master specialist first class. We'll cook on it.
Oh, okay.
Right. So what's happening here is we've done it. I finally did it. Bambi, do you want to talk through the charge sheet? I know you've been around it with the codes, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you're happy enough. Right. We're
What
talking
do you
through the
need
charge.
now?
No, I'm literally just taking Ivy through it. So it works very,
Yeah.
very similar to the old one. We've obviously got the receipt and the clear. You stick your name in. Bam, I'm in Bay 1. We now have an automatic picker for parts, which we didn't have before. If you
For
want to do
OEM
like,
at least.
yes, for the OME. If you're doing doors or hoods or that there, just select the first option because they're the same price regardless. If you're doing fobs, they're also the same price regardless. It only kind of matters if you're doing additional things. So you stick in your engine price, you pick it from your little picker. You can then select the item that you want. So say we are doing a camshaft. You put the one in, there you go. It automatically picks up the price. Say you were going to give them a discount. Not that we would, but say you were. You can manually override the price. I wouldn't suggest that we do that, but say you were crafting a camshaft and it has no crafted parts, like a fob. Well, you can go, right, well, we're going to charge you 1,000. That will automatically overwrite that price. The thing about the manual price is that manual price is shared 35, 65 on that 1,000. Because
Oh,
this is
that's an issue.
mainly... Okay, why is it an issue?
Well, it's only an issue except for the fob. Like the fob is where it makes sense, but like if I'm doing an engine block and I manually override to $3,000, now the shop's not getting the full price of the money back for the parts.
Well, he's saying that we would only like manually override if we're crafting
Yes, but
something
what if there
that
was an
doesn't
error?
have
So what if
repair
the
parts.
database is incorrect and the actual price of the parts higher or lower?
Well, it shouldn't be because I've gone through and double checked the OME prices.
We've already had what 1% situations come up with this. Just saying.
Well, yeah. The reason for that is the very specific way that I had to bring the data into the spreadsheet. I don't foresee it being a problem going forward now that everything works. And once I can get everything protected up, it should be fine.
Yeah.
But essentially, your manual price is a way to input a price where we've crafted something, like the fob. If you're going to have to do a manual price and say there is an error, the counter to that is you need to take the code out. And then if you take the code out,
Just put
that
it back.
manual
Gotcha.
pricing won't be affected by the split. Because if it's not a manual price, the split is it'll take 30% of that 1,500 and then it adds it back to itself. And that's how it's doing the labour and the pricing all in the one charge. So there is a couple of other codes and I'll show you them in a little second. But that's how you would get around any kind of like errors It's all to do with these codes at the bottom. Within the repair, you now have your doors. So it lives here now as well. Automatically picks things up. We've only got one tire to deal with now, thank fuck. If you were doing crafted tires, it's the same process as we have been doing crafted tires before. You pick up your crafted tires. There's going to be no price because we don't have a price for crafted tires. You would put in your crafted part and say it's 5. You still have to go over to your labor only, grab your crafted labor, put in your 5. You notice the little codes appeared now? Everything over here, because it's labor, the split is 35-65 on the total. And this way things will weight better in favour of the employee. And as you do it, it'll get all of these little codes. Say we put in say you're going to upcharge fucking 200 on those crafted tires because they were a bit of dick to you. Who knows? But this is very important that these comments are input into the charge. Because if it's not, the person will not get paid for it. The shop just keeps all the money. Because I have no way of knowing how to differentiate this amount of money from what we have paid out for the part and what we have got back in labour. Question so far, Ivy?
Does it not tell us when we order from the stock company anymore? No, it doesn't. It just says repair parts. Okay.
It's always said repair parts. That's why we have always had to have a labour charge.
That's true.
Even the customizations, they're all just repair parts.
Just repair parts. Okay.
Yep. When you buy the tools, just repair parts. I could not look at that and tell you anything outside of we purchased something and I know roughly based on the prices what you've been purchasing. So that's repairs. Customization. So customization's got a couple of drop downs. We can add a couple more drop downs in here, but this is where we need to kind of, agree a process and agree some pricing and different things. So similar to repairs, you also have a manual override. You have that because if you go in and you put in a customization cost, to keep it simple, stupid, we're going to do like we were doing at the car summit. If that ticket spits out, it's 5,600. You put in 5,600. We're not going to do, spoiler, we're not going to get that granulated. The booth rental that I talked about earlier on, it comes automatically with a price. It's currently set at 250. Can go up, can go down. It can be manually overwritten as well. Doesn't really matter. The minute it's 250, we can have further discussions on what we want to do with that.
I can compromise to 250.
It also depends on how long that they're going to be hanging around, but I think 250 as a base is fine.
And Connor and I were talking about making sure that we do always have one bay open for a regular repair. Because those are still going to come in, so we don't want to fill all 3 bays and the parking lot with customizations,
Well, we'll see less and less as time goes through.
Well, that too. But for now, it'll be, we always try and we'll probably try and keep that middle one clear, and then can have somebody doing something there, somebody doing something there.
Yeah, Bay 2 and Bay 3 suck for neons anyway, so.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're doing neons in Bay 3, you may as well pull them out into the car park. You'd probably get a better view. So yeah, booth rental. I also had a thing in there, consultation fee. Again, it was spitballing. It's a case of, I was thinking someone wants to come up and be like, look, I don't know if my car has any customizations. Can you give me a very quick run through? Like, they don't want to do anything there and then. They just want to know how many things that they can customize. and when you look at the customization, is it small? Is it a lot? Type thing.
I mean, I did
or,
have
you
two
know-
customers today. Like, could you just do it for me? I'm like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, you can also do that as a consultation fee. Doesn't really matter. We can spitball on that. We can figure it out. Again, it's set at 250 as a price, just as a ballpark. Now, we also have a bodywork specialization fee. That is what ties into this specialization fee on the other side. This is where we're trying to account for, and it does not have to be utilized. Say you're giving someone the full bodywork experience. It takes you. You go through absolutely everything. This car is an ESP. It has got fucking 3 trolley parts worth of customizations. Right? But it's a shitty car. It's not the ESP. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't cost that much. So the 30 minutes you have spent helping out, it isn't really coming out to a price that would be overly worth
it.
the time that you have spent. So this is my trying to figure out a guide where you can go, okay, we'll surcharge it 500. Or if you disclose with the customer prior to the start, you're like, you're Miss Knight, you're high in demand, there's a queue at Gaby because she's around and somebody wants her specifically. Well, she can upcharge her fee if someone's willing to wait around. Ivy, maybe you get really, really fucking good at bikes. Do you know what I mean? You can just knock them out the park.
Honestly,
maybe-
that is something I want to do.
Exactly. Maybe you get really, really good at that matte custom painting or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you get something where you're like, do you know what? If you want me to do this, it's going to cost you a little bit more. The tuners have a little bit of a similar thing where certain people tune cars. They're known to tune very good cars, and people are willing to wait and pay a slightly premium for it. Do I think this is something that we'll use very often? No, but it's there as an option.
As Shen put it, the pimp your ride experience.
Exactly. If someone wants to spend an hour in there getting talked through absolutely fucking everything, maybe you throw yourself a couple of extra bucks. So receipting now works same as it always has. It'll receipt out as normal, and then invoices work as they normally have now because they should.
All right, just try to invoice.
Hey there.
Yes.
Hey, Saudi.
I have a favor. I know that you're not advertising the food store open, but can I buy some food for somebody?
As
I
long as
got
they're
all the
not
way out
picky.
here, and then they asked me to bring food, and I was like, I'm not going all the way back to the city.
Yeah, as long as they're
That's
not
fair.
picky, I can
You
help them
need
out.
some food, Sati?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
I got you.
Okay,
Come
there
on.
you go.
Thank you.
Indy was like, my managers and the owner are talking, let me save them. The way she ran over.
She just finished her car as well, so we get a good picture of that.
Yes.
Receipting definitely works. Unsure about invoices. We can check that a little
Yeah,
bit
I
later.
just tried to invoice and it did not invoice.
Okay, so we'll get that looked at later. At least we've got receipts. Because if it's captured on the receipt, it doesn't really matter. I can make an invoice manually.
Okay.
And I got your text with the highway stuff, so that's easily captured. Because I can just receipt it at a later date or invoice it at a later date.
Yeah.
So the clear definitely works. We can just clear out all of that stuff. Now we've only got 2 charges. If someone comes in for a repair, they get 1 charge. It's unlikely someone's coming in for a repair and customization.
No, I have
they
had
come in-
people come in for a body repair, customization, and a wax. So those always came out with 2 different charges.
Yeah, but there's no way I can account for that. If we're going to charge
I know.
different labor prices, when you're coming in for repairs and customizations, you're just going to get 2 charges. But there isn't, additional labor charges or anything like that. If you go to the data field, there's options to add additional things into the areas as there was. Normally, we can set the tax that we pay when we purchase price. We can adjust for any adjustments in state tax. And then we can also set, the labor and the cosmetic percentages. But yeah, it was a pretty big overhaul of the whole charging. It hasn't fundamentally changed from what we have been previously doing. You know, the subtotal and the total plus tax is still there, just as a if you would want to tell the customer outright just before you do it what everything's going to be. But we're still on the, if you're doing repairs, you work with the blue box. If you're doing customization, you work with the purple box.
Okay. And Bambi, thoughts on anyone who wants to be just customization, making sure they at least know how to fix the basic lights on a dashboard?
Oh, basic
Before
lights on
they-
a dashboard. That's not basic.
Well, like they know what to do if a
You know what I
fucking
meant,
battery
Casey.
lights on, shit like that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they
Well, it's
at
one of those
least
things, like-
know the steps and where to find the steps to do an oil
And
change.
that's the key thing, is where to find the steps. But it's one of the things, like, if Jen was doing just a bunch of customizations, I cannot expect her to stop doing that to do a repair on a car.
Miss Knight is
I-
very unlikely to have the shop open for general repairs if
By
she's here on her
herself.
own.
Yeah.
It's more for someone who wants to be here by themselves and someone comes in and it's like
Don't hate
an
that, Tommy.
emergency or it's
I
one
don't
of
know
their
what the fucking
friends
ESP
or
looks
something
like.
like that.
Yeah,
Like-
I think we still have like a month and a half before we see anything major outside tires.
Oh, I'd say a little bit longer on some of the vehicles.
I don't know. I was just looking at Highway's fleet, and some of their cars are already to the old standards. Not quite like the 40% bleed, but they had one at 28% bleed.
But you've also got to remember those are cops. Those cars are
Yeah.
very heavily used.
Well, some of the criminal cars beat the cop cars to break in, so
Well, because a lot of them have super parts because they had to get parts changed before.
yeah.
Like, Indy Sultans aren't going to need much for a while.
Yeah. But you might run away 3 times in your supercar, but that poor Highway Scout, it's running all day, you know?
Yeah,
That's the difference in the wear and tear on those vehicles.
that is true.
But we will see the PD fleet breaking down. Also, just
And
to,
I mean new people who we bring in to be like, hey, I just want to do customizations. It's like, okay, hang out for a couple of days, shadow someone who knows how to do general repairs, so you at
Yeah,
least
I'm
know
gonna
where
be
to find
honest.
it in the handbook.
Because I had like 3 people come up like, hey, can I get a job? I'm very iffy about hiring anyone right now because we were just doing a big push last couple of weeks. And so
Yes.
they only want to come in because the fancy new thing, and I'm
Yeah,
iffy about bringing them on just for that
well,
reason.
Just say we're not currently hiring.
Yeah. I just
Advertise when we
I
are
always just told everyone,
actively hiring.
go fill out the application, and we'll see if we get to you.
I
And then
would
that falls
check the application because we're not fucking hiring.
I do think we need to check that application form because there might have been 1 or 2 come in over Christmas that we just didn't get to, you know? So I'd be willing to give them a bit more of a chance than the people that have turned up. I've had 3 people ask me for a job in the past 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, Leah asked for a job, and I'm going to be honest, she is way too slow at communication, and no. Like, I'm not judging her because she's mute. It's just if she could just speed up her communication, it might become a yes.
But I don't think we're hiring in general. There's people that have been around in Toledo. If they expressed an interest, we would look at. It's not going to be an automatic hire. You know, it's something we will look into,
Oh, question.
maybe answer.
Remy, is she still a Reaper?
No.
Okay, are we adding her to the neighborhood watch?
Does she have abilities?
Yeah, she's a gray zone. So I like if she was still a Reaper, that's a definite no for me. But now that she's not a Reaper, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you, Connor. Does she get added or?
Well, who gets added is, who you consider, like Plato citizens. Remy has been here a while.
Yeah, she's an OG.
She
She left a
has.
little bit,
Yeah.
but she is an OG.
And
You know,
out of all of her charges are fairly minimal. I would have like an aversion if she had like murder of a government employee or something.
yeah, because the
Something
neighborhood watch
massive.
is
That is
mainly civilians. You know,
Yeah, I just don't know if she's quite as. I'm just gonna keep my eye on her for a little bit, see what
Let her
she's
pay it
doing
back
and
in.
with that.
do you know what I mean? Let her be back in. She's going to be working the shop. See what she's doing. And then, if you feel comfortable extending the invite, extend the invite, and
Okay.
we'll go from there. It's not like she wouldn't be allowed to come to any of the neighborhood watch events or anything out there,
Yeah,
because we won't
exactly.
advertise them as neighborhood watch events. We're just going to advertise them as community events.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just because they're not in the watch doesn't mean they're not welcome members of the community. It's just a slightly tighter group. Groups within groups. And then,
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks'
Can I
time, if you
bother
feel
you for a
different,
doctor thing?
Yeah, what you using ice pack?
No. Eli
What's up?
needs his legs
Oh.
x-rayed.
Yeah, we can go do that.
Okay. I can go get the Hellion or we can take your car. Because I have the Templar. Actually, Connor, now that it's light out, you should see the paint job Gemma did.
sure. Oh, that's one of the things I was going to say. I was hoping that we could try and focus on getting pictures, before and after pictures, just in general, so we have them.
That's fair.
Ooh, that's very nice. Very nice.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I
dark.
don't really care for the before and afters, but
I like it.
She mixed the color.
is it like a okay? Is it like
It's like a blue-black.
blue black? Okay, what's a pearl?
Yeah.
It's real deep.
Is it like a golden pearl?
Yes. No, the pearl is just white.
No, I
Taking out
like it.
my
I think.
meter to check.
Taking out your meter.
Oh, it is a blue metallic. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know
Your
you walked away
secondary
there, but I think
confuses me.
It's
we try and
chrome.
encourage people to take pictures.
Oh, your secondary's pink.
So it's a pink chrome. It popped more than the regular chrome.
Okay.
Bet you didn't know you could mix colors of chrome.
I did not.
Now you do. Or at least I could at the summit.
Yeah, well, here's hoping we get that back, because that was real fun. The real custom colors.
Yes. I love it so much. I just love this bike.
Nice bike. It's a very nice bike.
Ivy.
I definitely had food at one stage. Where did I put it? He got a 2 and 2. He definitely hasn't eaten it all. Did he eat it all? He could have had it all.
It's funny.
You gonna pull it into the light so you can get a good look at it?
Oh, I've been looking at it.
Very nice. Very nice. I do like the titanium exhaust. I like your little scoop sniffer.
Mm-hmm.
I like the chrome on the back, the way it pops with the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
See, and you weren't gonna do anything with it, you know? Even if you just park it
I
up, it's
love
gonna
it.
look pretty in the
You're
drive.
inverse. Are you going to bed?
No, I just wanted to give you affection because I had.
Oh, I
given
love
it to you
affection.
today. I know.
I don't. Stay away from me.
I gotta show you my house.
Yeah, I also want to see your house.
Hop in.
Want to go now?
I'm sorry.
Ooh, that looks
Yeah,
so
we can
good
go
in
now.
the sun.
Thomas, you want to come?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Everybody.
it's a paint
You
job.
want to take your car?
Yeah, we take our car.
Yes.
Oh wait, hold on. I
The
opened door for
inverse.
Indigo. Indigo hates me. Closes door anyway.
I am.
Guys, I think
trying,
Connor
my
had his
mind is
food.
like,
Connor, come look at house.
Connor,
No,
look
just
at my house.
just in case someone shows up here.
All right.
Will we be
I'll
right
look
back?
next time.
Okay.
Just making things our clothes. One of Connor's big pet peeves is people leaving the this surfer and the burrito unlocked. Let's go get some food, guys. I'm probably gonna maybe dip off when they come back. It's getting late. It's getting late again. Did we eat the key lime pie? Maybe we did. I can't remember. My brain's just shut the fuck off. Kissy, if you're still here, how are you? Did you have a good day? You get up to anything fun? We do need to text Sal back something. Then we gotta, you know, figure out when we're having this conversation. Preferably when Connor's less cooked. Grand. I worked from home today. I didn't really do much, guys. To be totally honest with you, I spent most of the day creating the spreadsheet, which caused issues. So I had to create it. So people were working the shop when I wanted to create the spreadsheet, which means I couldn't use the current spreadsheet that we had. So I had to use a different one. And then moving stuff over broke a lot of things, but not in a way that I had considered. It's all fixed now. That's why we've been spreadsheeting for the last while. And yeah, very kindly sorted out the macros, because the macros hate me. I need my wallet so I can pay Gogos. And then once I finished the main spreadsheet, getting the fucking pay spreadsheet to work was an absolute pain. Like, it was such a pain, guys. I don't think you even understand. Oh, I need to tell them that we're not backing down on that BCSO thing. I've considered it. I say no. I'm not profiting off giving in to them. The point of the ban is the inconvenience of having to go to the city mechanics when they're in the county. Because the likelihood of, you know, not one shop being open for the next couple of weeks is, or only having one shop open is slim. Also, guys, that tea on DOMC buying Blackbird, unless Jace took an absolute fucking chunk of change out of that shop, like, there's no way they were buying into a business that had $250,000 in the bank. Like, I know they've still got to do staff payouts and stuff out there, but still. Also, I think it's funny that DOMC now own a mechanic shop. They really are just coming for all of OMC's drip, aren't they? The thing about Blackbird, so people think this is a shitty location, but see when there's people around, it's actually not that bad, especially when you've got the shop and Go-Go's working. And there's more people up in Plato now, so it's nice and lively again. Um, I think Bump and Dump had a good location, but you're in constant competition with Flywheels. Flywheels has a very aesthetic place. And the location's fairly good because it's on a main thoroughfare, so people drive by it and they're like, oh fuck, I need a repair. So they should be doing steady business there. I don't know much about Harmony because I never go there. Not for any reason other than if you go to Harmony, you kind of, you're going to Harmony. There's nothing this other side of you. I'm just giving my unsolicited opinion now, guys. Popular Street. The brakes on that. So Hayes has got a very good location. It's fairly central. Do you know what I mean? It's close to a lot of like little hubs because you have the Bean Machine hub up there, and then you had Dean's World. Hopefully, Dean World gets a bit more life around it because I liked going down there, and there'd always be cars going mental. Just purely based on the fact that people were down there. Blackbird's location, I think, is one of those interesting ones because it's over here somewhere, isn't it? Because it feels like it's close and it's in the city centre, but there's nothing really around you. The fuck are you doing awake?
I can't sleep, and I've also got to be out in like 3 hours taking a flight.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, sadly, fucking do that shit. Got to deal with British citizenship back home.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. How's it going, anyways?
It's going well, Just been chilling at the shop most of the day.
Oh, okay.
All right, how's things?
How you doing?
Doing well yourself?
I'm all right. So, I don't know if you know the answer to this, and if you don't know, I just happen to be up this way, so I thought I'd pull in and ask. I have a specific car that I'm looking to buy in the future. However, there is one problem. It's not in the market. So I'm trying to figure out trying to get an idea of how much I would have to, save up for, not save up, but anticipate me taking a hit in the account for a car. What I'm asking is, can you look up the parts of something? See how much they cost.
I can. If you're not considering putting any performance parts or anything out there, I couldn't do the customization part of it though.
No, I'm talking like performance.
No, unfortunately this is a body shop, so we do general repair and body work. So I can't see the performance parts.
Okay, well,
because I don't have a contract with that importer.
Right. So if I were to give you the name of a vehicle, you could tell me how much the parts would be.
Yeah, for your stock tires, the tires that it would come with, stock brakes, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
All right, give me a second. Let's see. Let's start with the model. The model name.
It's a Shyster, so SCHYSTER.
Yes, the Deviant or the Fusillade?
The Deviant.
Okay, so let's go with something that breaks often. So your timing belts so your auxiliary belt would be 840. Your timing belt's 840. A standard belt for the most the cars that I see is about 540. Your oil pan is 1,260. And like your brake pads, these are just standard as well. You're gonna run you know 1260 as well. Your tires gonna run you, and these are again stock tires. 1680, so 1,680. You know, they're not killer prices, not the cheapest I've seen, but they're not the worst I've seen as well. Like a standard air filter, you're probably talking about 300, maybe 420. This one's air filter is 1,050. So it's a pricier car, I can tell just by, you know, looking at the parts. But it's not an extortionately pricey car.
What would you say?
It all kind of depends, because if it...
Yes. Like, even like a range would be useful.
Let's see. Look up the tulip, because I know that's price. I know. 95? Plus
95 is
this...
the cheapest.
No. I'm
95 is the
saying, you know,
highest.
for how much that you would pay for it. I don't know. I'm just thinking about 95. As the base cash price, I'm sure there's going to be some, you know, sapphire or something. I'm going to search that.
Naturally, unfortunately.
Yeah, because that's the kicker. Like the cash cost of it isn't, you know, can be significant, but it's the sapphire is where it's going to kick you in the ass. Which sapphire is it looking to be imported?
The dealerships expect you to bring the sapphire to them? That's bullshit.
Well, you know, maybe not bring it to them, but if they're supplying it, they're gonna charge you for it, aren't they? A convenience fee.
I suppose.
What style is that kind of car?
It's a muscle car.
Yeah, but is it like early muscle, late muscle, modern?
It's kind of a resto mod, kind of. It's an old school, it's a classic muscle car, but it's got a modern touch to it.
Interesting. It's not all angular. There's some smoothness in it there as well. Some clean lines.
Honestly, look at this tulip right here. Think of that, but like a lot more modern. Lot like bigger, like angular bonnets and fucking aggressive, you know, almost like damn near futuristic looking.
You know, that's fair. There's others floating around. Indy's about, Thomason's about, Bambi's coming back, Evie's around. Just big chilling at the shop. Nice to see you back in your crushed velvets. No, that's a floral pattern, isn't it? Is that wool?
Hey, Aaron.
Hello.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
Well, I would hope it looked good. I did it.
Oh, I thought that was a wrap.
No,
No.
not the. I did the like chrome and stuff
Yeah,
on it.
adults.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Willard, living his best life.
Local like cut in front of me to try to do an insurance fraud, so I scraped the back left fender.
Yeah, they're doing that a lot. Some of them are even jumping out in front of the cars.
Yeah, no doubt. Again, in my humble opinion, best looking car on the street, but that's just me.
It's definitely eye-catching now. Unique. Among all of the unique cars that have suddenly hit the streets, you know? Very much so.
Yep, everybody will know this is you.
See that green car coming a mile away. We need to try and
What
stick
color
enough.
do you think it is? This is not Tiffany blue. It's very close, but it is not Tiffany blue.
It's definitely not a mint green.
It leans a little minty.
It's green.
I'm not saying it's green.
It's
I'm
not
just saying.
It's definitely green.
I know what I asked for. I asked for blue. I got blue. Like,
I think you got sold a Badger as a pup. That's green.
I'm gonna take a picture of this before you leave.
why?
Hmm?
She wants
Why
to
take a
admire her handiwork.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to pull it back into the light a little bit more? You get to over here so you get the full effect.
Well, now you can say that you took you had part in the best looking car in the city.
I don't know why they don't pull it fully into the light.
Damn good way to advertise. I'm glad you
I'll be
enjoy it.
expecting my royalties in the mail.
Oh, I got your royalties right here.
If I get any. I only get paid for the work I actually do.
The paint and all like the interior colors and stuff was already there. It was just like the little things. Oh, sweet. There we go. That's what I like to see.
Licensing for your, your physical appearance and a photo fee. I'm too cooked to remember what that's called.
I have no idea anymore, Connor.
Oh, your likeness. It's your likeness fee.
Surely.
We're going to use your likeness in an advertisement, aka your face.
Nice of you to join us.
Thank you. I guess.
Tyler, do you like this green car?
No.
Okay, I have to fire you now.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was because it was Aaron for size car. It was a joke. Don't fire me.
I don't even know you.
Oh my god.
Well, that's our janitor, or one of them at least.
Your VP. Your VP.
I still like how the wheels pop.
Wish I had my butler with me.
Yeah, what would Wooster do?
Rooster. I think Rooster's
Wooster.
my butler.
Oh, Jeeves and Wooster.
Oh, okay.
Are you old enough to get that reference?
I don't think so.
I'm older than you, and I don't get that reference.
Yous are both probably a bit too American to get the reference, to be fair. That's my
That's
fault.
what I was guessing.
What's the reference?
He asked about his butler, and I said, what would Wooster do? You know, from Jeeves and Wooster.
They're not going to get that reference.
No, they're not. Look, there's only so many DVDs that you can bring with you. One of the last FOBs I ever stayed in, that was all we had. 2 seasons of Jeeves and Wooster.
Jeeves and Rooster?
Wooster?
I don't know. I don't know if I could. Sorry, Wooster. That's sorry. I don't know if I could watch that for 2 seasons over and over for more than like a month. Maybe a month.
No, I was going. We were 3 months in that FOB. God, it was awful.
Ugh. Although, like I do. That's Hugh Laurie, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do love him in that.
he's very good in it.
I used to also be a big fan of Little Britain.
You could never make that nowadays.
No.
It was problematic at the
No.
time.
It was problematic at the time when it came out. Computer says no.
Yeah, the computer did say no. Computer saying no to all of his jobs at the minute as well. He's in hot
Oh.
water.
Is he?
Less said the better. Yeah.
Hi, Jason.
Hello.
What happened?
He was celebrity.
What's
You know what
good,
they do?
yeah?
Nothing, just couldn't
Oh.
sleep, so I just woke up my ass up for a little bit, and I've got to take a flight in 3 hours.
How exciting.
I'm gonna have you take Jason down to the city for that thing real quick, and it doesn't have to be right this second.
Aaron, what kind of horn did you get on it? That's what I'm intrigued in. Or did you just keep it standard?
I kept it standard.
Good, thank God. I have another clown
Oh,
horn.
there
I'm
we
gonna
go.
I'm gonna have a
Nice.
Joker moment.
I'm not an
the
all
military,
conscious,
like,
not an all
please.
cultured swine.
Exactly. You make that money. Royalties for your likeness.
Where's the butterscotch? Where's the butterscotch?
I'd have to drive all the way back to the fucking city to grab that.
No, this is your daily driver though, hasn't it? It's become your daily driver.
No, honestly.
He's
my
always
daily
in
driver
this.
is a seraph.
Oh,
Big-
okay.
Big fan of the white walls. I love white walls.
Does anybody else see PSP
Yeah, the car looks
advertised
great.
16 times on the directory? Or...
Yes.
The only thing, Thomas,
Maybe,
is
'cause
we
you know
tried to
white-
find new rims that kept the white walls and we couldn't.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I literally counted. PSP is up 16 times.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
Are they all? They're just.
Yeah,
It's just
they're-
the same one over and over and over
What do you
again.
think of a Roosevelt? sir?
PSP
You like
be
Roosevelts?
PSP and
Why do you have one for sale?
No.
There's so
I'm
many.
definitely getting
There's so
one.
many.
Find someone to murder to take it from.
So you're. So if I said yes, you'd kill me.
No,
Try to kill me.
no. I was just trying to see if you also like Roosevelts. You know.
I'm not. I like them as like a vintage thing, but there's a certain cutoff with the eras of the vehicles. After the 40s, 40s is when it starts getting to territory. I'm like, I don't really give a fuck about this. It's like a novelty.
Yeah, I don't really want to crank my fucking engine every morning.
Aaron, have you seen Thomas's vagina?
Have I seen Thomas's vagina? I don't know.
Regina.
It was
Answer
vagina.
that very carefully. That's my husband.
Okay.
The car. Family car, you know? It's a station wagon.
Family friendly four door.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
Why
do
you
get
always
it.
gotta be
It
so
sounds
lewd,
like-
Aaron?
Like you're suffering about it.
I don't. I mean,
Why are you always so lewd?
why am I so? Why am I? What is this fucking 21 questions? I'm getting questioned from the left, the right. Now I'm getting a finger pointed in my face. Just a
Yep.
man trying to smoke a cigar here. This is just
Look, I just really wanted you to
planet
see
of the free
Thomas's
my
vagina.
ass.
What's wrong? What is wrong, Mr. Musar?
I'm having a midlife crisis. That's what's going on.
Why? Okay, walk me through it.
Yeah, what's the crisis over there? Sorry.
I know when I see
I
vagina,
have
it
all the
doesn't come
money
out
I
that well.
want, but I don't have any happiness.
You'll buy more
Oh,
cars.
honey.
I'm sorry. I should have left.
That's fucking horrible.
So it's just, I don't know. We seem to be in the opposite position. I don't know. It's interesting. It made me laugh.
I have the world at my fingertips, but I'm maidenless.
Donate, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a maiden, but I can wear a wig if you want to pay me.
I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm poor.
He's
I'm
a
scared
good
of-
man.
I'm scared of that guy.
He is a good man.
Connor's a great man.
He's
He's
gonna end up in my
amazing.
bed,
You right?
like unbeknownst to me, like he's just gonna break in and just sit in the corner,
King shaming right now, and some people like that stuff.
I kind of feel like if anything, he put a seat in your room and he'd be sitting there waiting for you.
You
Probably
know,
like hello, Mr. Fusar.
so it's funny that you say that because we'd have to take a field trip to the casino, but like the penthouse has these long, like irregularly long couches in the suites where people
Oh.
sleep, and I've unofficially coined them the Cuck Deluxe.
If you want me to sit in your Cook Deluxe and wear a wig and you pay me, I'm down for that. I'm poor as shit, man.
I want a head chef now that I have a butler.
I think you could like start a whole thing, the Cut Club. You could like get a bunch of people
I
to
do
all
not
sit on the
want that in my
couch.
fucking penthouse. I do not want a fucking Cuck Club in my penthouse.
They can meet at your penthouse every week, Fusar.
It's invite
your way
only.
to
They pay you.
socialize.
You can have more than all the money that you want in the world.
Club, everybody. I
This
do
is
not
what
want
happens
that
when you
there.
come to
Who,
Toledo.
who's the judge that had the Cuck chair put in their room? We could maybe call him up.
Yeah, what judge
Humphrey.
was that? I'm curious.
That was
What
Pennyworth.
judge?
No,
Pennyworth.
it wasn't a judge. It
No
was
way.
Pennyworth. Yeah. Ask him about the cuck chair.
And how Miss Knight did it to him.
I don't know. I'm not surprised. I'm just as not surprised as him going through a rotating carousel of DA admin assistants he's trying to bang. But that's just, whatever. We're not going to go there.
We don't have to go there. I think that's common knowledge.
Isn't that like his thing?
Is that his MO?
Yeah.
Hire you on and then tries
Oh.
to date you?
Well, I mean, that's
Oh,
not how it
my.
always used to be. He used to, he used to be with the rest of the people. He used to bang gang members while he was prosecuting them.
Oh. Oh my
Just
god.
quit having your cake and eating
Slap
it.
the top, reduce your sentence by a couple years.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I got out of law, dog.
Oh.
That's why I decided that,
I'll
maybe
rip that-
being a paralegal wasn't for
I'll
me.
rip that tongue out of your mouth.
No, you just
I just think you got it with the wrong crowd. If you got it with me, it'd be fun.
It probably would have been a little more fun, yes.
But now I don't do
If
that.
he's
shit.
British, he could have introduced you to
I'm a
dogging.
con man for a living.
con man for a living?
Well, I was a con man.
What are you now?
A con man.
A
with
rich
business.
con man.
A businessman. He's a business
legal con man.
I feel like they call those CEOs usually.
The only difference between an aristocrat and a thief is the zeros in their bank account.
True.
Yeah.
I thought it was the frills on their knickers.
Were any of you around when Butch bonds were being sold at the bank?
The fuck?
No.
A Butch bond?
Huh?
Yeah, do you know what these are or no?
No.
No.
They're all
Alright,
fur coat and frilly knickers.
a long time ago, story time. All right. So at the Fleeca Bank, when before John, basically got bent over by the blocks 15 different ways and was on his knees all the time begging for money, me and a gentleman by the name of Butch Van Dyre and a few other associates, which I will remain nameless because they might be on a file somewhere on the FIB's West, committed a series of fraudulent hedge fund money pools that we would hold people's finances in order, for potential exchanges in the crypto market, among other things. Long story short, it was complete bullshit, and I weaseled various people out of a collective of $20,000. I then changed my
Nice.
look. I then migrated up to Harmony, became a mechanic, and found a bunch of lawyers, became a lawyer.
Nice. Fusar, you like wrestling by any chance?
I like wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but I know a decent bit about it, yeah.
Buddy Mick and I, we ran a thing called Vault Tech back in the day, and we successfully robbed the vault. Kind of doing similar con. We were running a business where we
Conning your
were
way up.
going from all the different fleekas and doing like security checks. We paid is it Mick Foley? Oh no, not Mick Foley. Why am I blanking on his name? Is it Mick Foley? Is that right? Mankind, Cactus Jack, Dude Love.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's Mick Foley.
Mick Foley,
I
yeah.
remember. Is that the guy with the fucking the sock?
The sock? Yes. Yeah, we paid him on the Cameo website to do a video where he was our CEO. Hardcastle was the cop then that pulled us over. He believed all of it. The PD escorted us out with like a little over 300 grand to the airport to quote destroy the notes end quote. It's a great time. Love cons. Cons are great.
Yeah, but I don't scam any people anymore. That's not my business. It's just I don't know. Listen, I wouldn't hurt a fly. I don't like shooting people. I like money though.
I
So
also enjoy money thoroughly.
shooting people is lame. Everybody's already done that. What are you gonna prove? You gotta hit them right where it hurts. You want to keep them living, but you want to make them screaming to try to conform without being homeless.
Sometimes it's nice to watch the light leave their eyes.
Yeah,
I was
that's one
gonna
way to do
say
it.
I would normally agree with you, except for it felt really good to put 2 in the back of Breeze.
Is he dead now or something?
I
No,
wish.
Wishful thinking.
You
No,
can't
he
kill
probably just fell
cockroaches.
over again.
Yeah, but you need a bigger
In
boot.
order to
It's got
execute somebody,
exactly
you
what I.
Pretty much.
yeah, well, I'm not a violent type. That's just not my business. I'm the money man, and I got a money plan.
Is
Yeah, I
that
like
plan to
money.
see how much money you can use to crush a person?
How much
I
money
don't
would take
know.
to crush a person?
You're
Yeah.
gonna like DuckTales that stuff where you have to like see if the person can die through it.
Yeah, just
No, you
stack
just
like
keep stacking up it on top of them.
$500,000 on top of
Keep
like a
stacking
board
and
and
stacking and
sandwich 'em.
stacking until they go.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Listen, if I
'Cause it'll
die, I
be
want to
easy at
die
the
under a
start.
pile of money.
Can make it happen.
It's
Because
wicked.
to be fair, like you would just
You
suffocate.
guys know how Dom Toretto has like this banana phone that he has on him? Anyone of you said that?
I've seen
I was
that phone.
unaware.
He has a phone that's the shape of a yellow banana, and he calls people on it. I wanted to ask him where he got that phone from because if I'm able to, I'd like to get a phone that's not a banana, but it's just a fat wad of money.
Yeah, a money phone. Yeah.
That would be baller as shit.
Yeah, I would.
What is it? The 90s?
Yes.
He's got all the money though, Thomas. You know what is a money phone? But a good use of all of his money.
I mean, I'm not saying that's not a bad idea. It just made me think of the 90s.
It's
Next
kind
thing,
of a power move.
next thing I'm gonna know is like someone from fucking I don't know Up and Adam's gonna have a damn burger phone.
Hello.
God, those burger phones were great.
You know, you could take one of those ketchup squeeze bottles, make it on your phones.
Yeah, they
Hey, what's up? I need to give
just chilling.
Thomas
It's me,
something.
Eddie, right here.
All right, I was waiting for you to say something, so then I get to say I'm gonna voice ID you because
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah,
Have your gift.
This is my war criminal outfit. I bought pillbox this. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Oh,
Have
awesome.
fun. One sec. Sean's calling. Hey, Sean, what's up?
Oh, with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh no.
Why do you have to be
That's a
responsible?
scary laugh.
Yeah, to answer your
Since
question,
we have
no,
been standing here, I have had 2 people reach out for a job.
I do not believe
Yep.
I have seen your husband's vagina, unfortunately.
Well, that's good. It's not a vagina, it's a Regina. It's a classical vehicle.
That's what I said.
Praise,
Thomas's vagina.
praise be the Twinks!
Why are you judging me?
Yeah, everyone hates me, but
Is there like an animal in the loose? Maybe, or is it other kind of jobs?
No. I asked Eddie why he was judging me.
Yeah. Aaron, am I still banned from the casino?
When have you ever been banned?
When you yelled at me that I was banned from the casino for at least a year,
When was this?
just before the new year, which is why I'm asking.
Oh, I told you. Yeah, I told you that you, because it was at the time you were gaslighting me into believing this was mint green, which you're wrong. and I said because it was 2025 that you're banned from the casino until 2026.
Yep.
What year is it?
I don't know what universe it is. It's still green. Look, I just want to go waste a lot of money on a wheel.
Toothpaste green.
I want you guys to go waste money on blackjack tables, but you know we're working on that.
Yeah, but I don't like blackjack. I like poker.
What?
I do like blackjack.
Well,
I am very poor. How do you think I got here, Ivy?
I don't believe the sweepstakes I have for you, good sir. In the coming days, once I, you know,
Where'd Thomas
get
go?
a certain somebody in the mayor's office, you know, to help me out here.
Oh, for blackjack?
No, well, not just that, but just poker. You know, I want to do a little tournament.
Oh yeah, I'm trying on that actually. I want to.
Yeah, I've always been a
everyone's
poker kind of guy.
You want to take? You can't take everyone's money. That doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Eddie,
wait,
can you just give me money?
Give me your money, please.
No.
Oh,
Eddie, you know the rules. No crimes in Toledo. You put that away.
Yeah. The
You
fuck?
put them guns away.
Fine.
You know how it is.
No.
But as I was saying, we're going to be doing a tournament potentially, a poker tournament on the yacht. $50,000 buy-in, $500,000 grand prize.
With all the money that's been going on cars, I don't think anyone's even got like 20k at the moment.
Be surprised.
How about that?
Oh, I know about that. I'm about to do payouts.
Yeah, but that's not coming to my bank account.
Yeah, well, you don't work at the mechanic shop. That's not my fault.
What was the parts that you guys did for the body work down at the Scar Summit? Did did the event organizers like give you those parts, or is that like something else that ordered in advance?
It was ordered as we went to the Kamiko family.
Oh, they're a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Recall for those two.
Alright, I gotta go, guys.
Bye bye.
They organized it all. They supplied all of the parts, and then they agreed for the contract, which is why we can
my
now do the
God.
body kit stuff. Nice.
Please not
I
at
can't
my
wait for you
ears.
to scream.
Please not at my ears.
Praise be the Mayor Twink.
Thank you.
Nice.
Where did you get that? Where can I have it?
Great responsibility. I would go to
Run, Eddie! Have a good one. Bye, guys.
I'm not gonna go to Eddie for that, but I am gonna I'm gonna extort Joey Del Vecchio and say you can get a lifetime membership if I get a lifetime supply of megaphones.
Yeah,
I haven't
there you
seen
go.
that dude in so long.
No, what you need to offer Joey is a tasty tin of.
He needs to go
Where
and
is
see
my war
Joey. I haven't seen
crime?
him in such a long time.
Joey would froth at the mouth if I gave him a lifetime casino membership.
Ooh.
That's what Joey likes.
Not opening up. I'm not opening
Joey
up.
I've had this. I've had this. The fuck? I've actually ate one of these.
I almost got fired from Sandwich because of that.
It
picture.
tastes terrible.
Oh, look. Joey told me that was fine Italian cuisine and that I should buy it.
Not as a tin. No, it's not. It's a crime against nature.
I'll be
Joey
right back.
probably
I
likes
gotta replace
fucking
some of the things in my
SpaghettiOs.
toolbox. I paid for them though.
Okay. But yeah, you could definitely scam their megaphones out of Joey.
I could scam a lot of people and you wouldn't even know.
You own a casino. You already do it.
Scam you. Casino.
Whitaker, hop in.
Alright, see you guys in a minute.
Bye. One of these days, the locals are just gonna plow through the side of that building, Bobby. That wall's
Do you
not
think
gonna
I
stop
look-
them.
Do I look like a Bond villain to you?
No.
No, I can see it from the earlier movies.
Somebody in Papa Dom's called me a Bond villain.
Do you know what? I mean this in the most complimentary fashion possible. It's less Bond and more Man from Uncle, but I fucking love that show.
Yeah, okay. I get that.
Nice, you got that one? Did I find an Americanism?
Yeah, you did. That clicked.
Perfect.
Head to the city.
Right, well, seeing as Aaron won't pay me to, wear a wig, I'm gonna go back to my hovel pour. Good night, guys.
If you trespass on my property and wear a wig, I'm gonna have to take you to the back rooms.
Don't threaten me with something I would enjoy. Are you okay?
Call it a need.
I'm going to
We'll
bed.
put
You
trucks
have a good
away.
one.
Yeah.
Being in my
Yeah, you go to
penthouse
bed.
is a need. I think you have your priorities wrong.
The phone's ready for Tuesday, yeah?
Yes, everything's ready.
Perfect.
You're loaded. You've got a smooth, suave accent.
I just need to figure out a way to get 20 phones to church. I'm gonna need a bigger truck. I've been saying I'm going to bed for like the last hour. I needed to leave. But I'd sit waffling there. And I'm getting tired, so I'm getting unhinged. I probably shouldn't have drank that second coffee. That's wiped me now. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't think I was staying as long. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna throw yous over to someone else. Seeing as there's a few yous here, let's see who is strumming. Thanks very much for hanging, listening to me waffle about all of the woes of spreadsheets and a little tea goblin. All of that crack. Do you know what? My music has probably been off for a while, and I have not noticed. Let's see. Who's around? Who's around? Do you know what? Occams is around. Let's go raid Occams, and you can go see Cop Occams. That was a big struggle for me to say, by the way, guys. I am slurring like a motherfucker. That's how you spell saber. But yeah, thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging. I need to drink more. I think that's half the reason. I keep stumbling over my words. And yeah, we do it all again some other time. More cosmetics. Hopefully I'm not as scuffed. Bye.